Little bit of fitness. It's been a while. Know you guys are probably wondering when the next workout exercise is going to be, when the next fitness video is going to be. Well, this is a fitness video, but I'm actually getting back to work, and I want you guys to understand that, man, I have been extremely busy, okay? Extremely busy. One thing about me, I don't do YouTube, right, for living purposes, okay? When my personal life gets busy with wife, kids, clients, just my dealings with the VA, with appointments and, stuff like that, it's very hard to fit content in, during that week. We just had a hurricane down here. I have to go to Texas next week for a funeral. I was supposed to be in Texas last weekend, but the hurricane had other plans for that. So when I get busy, I get busy. But I appreciate the people in my Discord, and I appreciate the ones that understand that I don't live on social media. But when I do some content, I try to give you guys some good, wholesome, funny content to look at. I'm not the greatest comedian out there, but a lot of you guys watch my channel because I don't mind dropping words that other channels won't say because of sponsorships and shit like that, right? I'm just an uncensored fucking channel, okay? Make sure I got them between my teeth, cause look, I did. I did have a little burst right down there, but let's can you see? Anyway, the twins, Mike, just had a substantial injury, a pec tear, benching 565, I believe. And the reason why they got brought up was I was in the gym. And I have been doing a lot of corrective training since I hurt myself last year, right? It's been over a year. But anytime you have cervical and thoracic injuries, it can take a while. And I just got into therapy this year because I had to wait. So I opted to switch from doing a lot of compound movements to a lot of correctional, training, right? So I just had my C1 and C2, well, technically C2. I don't think he really popped it, but they just popped my C2. He said C1, C2. They just realigned that, and every time I go, they've been popping certain parts of my neck down to my thoracic spine to realign my cervical and thoracic spine to help with all the issues I had up here with the vertigo and stuff. I still got that a little bit, but I haven't been lifting very heavy. I just been doing, like I say, correctional training, building muscle, really working on the stabilizer muscles, really getting myself ready to go back to compound lifting. But I will bring you guys some lifting videos from the gym this week before I head to Texas to show you guys kind of what I've been doing. But I'm really doing a lot of incline pressing. So I had 65-pound dumbbells, just 130 pounds, doing, 5 sets, 15 reps of incline dumbbell presses. And I had a guy beside me say, why don't I just opt to do heavy compound lifts, right? And I told him I could bench 225, but I want to be able to bench 225 safely. And I brought the pec tear from benching too heavy. There are a lot of people I see at the gym, they go to the gym and they try to go too heavy, and a lot of muscles take over, especially when you do steroids. The primary movers in the bench press is, believe it or not, your pecs, your chest pec, right? Your chest itself, right? And your triceps. The front delts assist with the press, but the biceps, the bicep brachialis muscles, forearm muscles, your upper back muscles, all those muscles come into play as stabilizers. Even your legs, all the way down to planting your feet, you're stabilizing yourself to do a bench press. So when the clavicular head and then you got the middle part of your chest firing, the lower part and the upper part, they're all one big pec, but upper, different parts of the chest. When all of these muscles contract and you press up and they contract, that's the function of the chest, to bring your arms up and cross, right? The tricep is the pushing force, but the tricep attached to the back of your rear delt. And then all those muscles run into your teres minor, teres major, your spinatus, suspinatus muscles, your trapezius. So all those muscles play a part. When you start to bench too heavy, especially when you're on steroids and your insertion points where your tendons and ligaments all insert, those tendons and ligaments, when you're on steroids, they can't keep up with the exponential growth of the overall muscle itself. So when you start to lift very heavy weight, like what Mike was doing, even though he did this before in the past, 565, I recall, if those tendons and ligaments are weak and you put that much weight on that weak area, that's what happens when you go to contract that weight. You'll have a pec tear. One of the ways around that is building the stabilizer muscles by doing a lot of heavy dumbbell pressing, or just getting those tendons and ligaments stronger with repetition. But instead of doing barbell, where your dominant side takes over more than your non-dominant side, in my case, the right is dominant, the left isn't, then you opt for dumbbells, so your weak side have to uptake its own load. That way you can evenly have an evenly strong chest, evenly strong triceps, to mitigate those pec tears and any other injuries from imbalances, muscle imbalances, right? So when I brought up to the guy, he still didn't understand why waste that much amount of repetitions volume-wise working those fibers and those joints and the ligaments and the tendons. And like I told him, I'm a natural lifter. Volume would drive up muscle growth because you are repeatedly breaking down that muscle tissue, whereas strength training, going heavy, I could have went to about 80-pound dumbbells. Yes, it's 160, but doing 160 on a dumbbell press is the same thing as doing 160 on an actual bench, because your dominant side can take over with the bar being in both hands. But when you have 80 pounds in this hand, 80 pounds in this hand is weaker than this hand, it's going to be a challenge. The stabilizers, the chest, and everything have to work a little bit harder. In order to offset that, you pick a weight, do repetitions. Through that repetitions, you're going to build those fibers, those ligaments, those tendons a lot better than just relying on compound lifts to try to overload too much. But the dominant side will be doing all the work. You have the most muscle growth on the dominant side, okay? And your form might suffer. So it's what you're training for. The next question that was asked to me in the gym, because I'm also training a client that I know personally for a long time that decided to jump on the health train, and we was at the gym, and I was asked what comes first, the neural adaptation of the nervous system, or, you know, learning the motor skills and adapting to the motor skill pattern, or do the muscle recruitment comes first, which is all part of the same thing. And I had to explain this to my friend and my client as well, that any new pattern that you learn with lifting weights, anything, the motor skills from that particular movement, the nervous system adapt to first. You have to adapt to that motor skill pattern, that movement pattern, to be able to recruit the muscle fibers better. Yes, you're going to tear down muscle tissue. Yes, you're going to work that nervous system, right? A lot of times sympathetic, especially when you go very heavy, it's a sympathetic nervous system that does a lot, that takes a lot of damage, versus the parasympathetic nervous system. You still tax it when you do a lift and you're very happy, but when you're actually lifting weights and you're doing what you know you can do, you're not so much taxing the sympathetic, you tax more the parasympathetic, which is all good. It's all good in the grand scheme of things. However, you also will be tearing down muscle. But until the muscle grows back, right, the nervous system has to respond and grow. The brain has to remember what you did. And then the brain repairs the nervous system first, so the nervous system can start attacking the muscle to help it repair. Because muscle's active tissue, you have more nerve endings going to this active tissue, so you can put your mind into the muscle, i.e. the mind-muscle connection. That is the watered down terminology. It's a little bit more complex than that. But the motor skill patterns, the neurological adaptations come first before the muscle growth. You have to do that first in order to spawn new muscle growth. The more efficient you is with moving weight, with putting your mind into the muscle and all that, the more muscle you can build, assuming you're doing proper dieting, sleep, the proper exercise, all that good stuff, and keep your stress levels low. There is this correlation of doing less and expecting more. When you are natural, you have to push hard. But there's a fine trade there, and those will be talked about in my upcoming videos. And that's what my main topic is next week, to explain to you guys proper eating, proper adaptation, proper programming. That's going to be coming next week. That is a goal of mine to get pumped out next week. And that's simply because I've been seeing a lot of mistakes in the gym lately. I've been seeing people go to the gym, they want to get on the treadmill, set to the highest incline, but hold on to the rails without making the body work hard. They're basically just holding on and just moving their legs. They're leaving so much on the table. Lower the treadmill incline down, lower the speed down, and push your body. Move more muscle, move more of your body, more recruitment. That's more energy, that's more calories. It's not about the speed, it's about the distance and the length of time you can stay at that speed to get the most out of your workout. I see people going to the gym loading up the bench press with the heaviest amount of weight and coming down it. You're not doing any damn thing. You're not putting your ligaments and tendon and the whole muscle through a full range of motion. That's with any exercise. To have it evenly strengthened throughout the whole range of motion. That's why when you see guys that go down, they upload a lot of weight, and they try to do a 1 rep max, they come down, they try to go up, they also will have a pec tear or something like that. Because those muscles at the bottom of that lift that fiber isn't as strong as the fibers midway up off the chest and to the top. Because you ain't strengthened them or linked them long enough through the full range of motion. Like the long link partials, short link partials, all of that stuff. Yes, being in the long lengthened phase of any exercise, you're going to stretch the muscles more. But you want to contract all the way through and go all the way down. And then when you can't no more, then use your partials to eke out as much as you can and then rack it. That's with any exercise. But I see a lot of people that have been cheating because they took the literature that they seen and ran with it. And I'm telling you guys, if you want to get strong, if you want to build a physique, if you want to build some mass, if you want to do things like this, you have to have a plan. And you have to stick with the plan. And you're going to have to learn how to listen to your body. But I'm going to be getting back on that. I just been, like I say, guys, I just been very busy. But this topic came up today. And so I just had to talk about it. Now, I don't want to jinx myself because normally when I say I'm going to have a live stream, shit tends to happen. But I'm feeling real good about tomorrow midday. There's so much to talk about. That's one reason why I have been making content, because I want to save it all and go live and just have a fun live stream. This is a big month for anime. This is a big month. P. Diddy, it's a lot coming out by P. Diddy. Oh, jeez. Vince McMahon just had a documentary, right? Bad Bloods this weekend, wrestling, like the elections coming up. There is so much to talk about. And so I don't want to just do video after video after video. I just want to talk about it all. I mean, Cali Muscle. I did a video about that in the 5-0. I might upload it. I might not. I might wait for the live stream. I'll probably wait till the live stream to do it. But there's so much to talk about that I just want to give you guys a fun live stream. So I'm reserving most of that for the live stream. But I am getting back slowly but surely. The holiday season's coming up. I'm not traveling too much this holiday season. So most of my time now is going to be confined to the house for a few weeks. It's been very busy. So I'm coming down a little lull of time. So I expect to start getting back to doing some reaction videos and things that I know you guys enjoy. I just appreciate you guys understanding that I don't live on social media. This isn't what I do for a living. I got too much in my life. My military pictures, my wife, my kids up there at the Great Smoky National Park, and fucking my kids. There's so much to do. The Great Smoky Mountains, Great Smoky Mountain National Park. It's my life is busy, so my family will always come first. But I had just a little bit of free time today just to drop in and make a couple of videos. So with all that being said, expect a live stream tomorrow, midday, probably be between 10:30 and 1:30. Somewhere in that window, I will be doing a live stream. It's going to be a plethora of things to talk about. So buckle up. And if you can't attend it, that's fine. Most of you guys always tend to rewatch after I upload. So I do appreciate all that. But with that being said, guys, it's been your boy Savar Matner. I hope this video helps a few of you out there about the importance of doing corrective training. Don't shy away from dumbbells and kettlebells. And I'm going to dive more into that once I get back into dropping the fitness content. Because there's a lot out there that people don't talk about they focus on just barbell lifts. Kettlebells and dumbbells have their places. Corrective exercising has its places. You want to be strong all over, from head to toe. You'd be surprised what fucking 2-pound dumbbells can do when you're doing certain movements to strengthen the back, or you put a head harness on and have a half a pound of weight on a head harness and have to upright and properly fix your neck into place and slowly turn it. Like, there are so many corrective things that people sleep on. They just want to lift heavy, and half rep it and stuff. But that's the trend we live in, and it's not a good trend. There's a lot more people actually getting hurt now because they see what's going on social media, and so they think that they can do it too, and that is not the way to do things. So, Speedy Boy Savar Matner, I gotta get ready to go eat my seafood before the Bucks play, baby, because the Falcons. We're going to get my cap on here. Let me fix that. Let me fix all that. We're gonna rise up and take the South this year. It won't be no 4 year in a row for the Bucks. Not at all. Not at all. 5-0 is back, shifting like a dream. I'm gonna fill you guys in on that. Probably do a 5-0 video tomorrow. I did one with Cali Muscle talking about his eye surgery shit, but I think I'm going to just talk about that on the live stream. Nix that video. Like, I did all the old content I wanted to upload. I just didn't get around to editing in time to upload. It's like a month, 2 months old. I'm not gonna give you guys old shit. I'm gonna give you guys new shit. But the 5-0 is back, baby. Running like a dream. So we'll probably do some riding around tomorrow morning if I come home. I'll do that and then upload it after the live stream tomorrow, so you guys can see, and I can fill you guys in on what happened with the 5-0, why I was gone for a month, and who is going to pay me some fucking money. With that being said, it's been your bunch of Savar Matner. Get ready, Dragon Ball fans. You motherfuckers, you thought you were mad before, you finna get real mad now. Get ready, Dragon Ball fans. Going over Kids in the Shore. I'll be going over Hell Paradise and them other animes next week. Don't worry. I'm done watching both of them. I'm actually watching, what's that show? Animasu, the guy that wears a glove that's going around slaying all the demons and shit on Netflix. Shit's fucking good shit, man. I'm on the episode where the little kid grandmother was dead in the house and they had to blow the house up. So I'm getting there. And this shit's fucking good, yeah. Ami Musa, some shit like that. I'm watching that right now. So good shit, good shit. Speedy Boy Savar Matner. I'm out, everyone. Peace.